Hello, party guests. When I think flavors of the fall, you guys, I think donuts. And Pampered Chef has donut mix as well as a lot of other fun pantry items. Recently, I made the cinnamon crumb cake, which is new this season, but we have sourdough bread mix, all types of things. So if you have not checked out the pantry yet, please do, because I promise you'll find something that you like, okay? And if you are gluten-free, I know for sure the brownie mix is gluten-free, but you might have to check the ingredient list on some of the other things, okay? But this demo here gives me the opportunity to show off some of our pretty blue bakeware. And I will tell you, when I first shopped my first Pampered Chef party, it was not until 2021, can you believe that? And I got the donut pan and I got the bundt pan, or ours is called the fluted cake pan. But I just think this is such a pretty color, whether you are gifting it or whether you are keeping it for yourself. So this is one of our non-stick pieces of cookware, but when it's donuts, something you want to really, really pop easily out of the pan, I still oil it, you guys. So I just have my chef's silicone basting brush, and I'm just putting a little round of oil in each of these. So if you're watching this and you want party points, simply comment and let me know what your favorite kind of donut is. So I love the apple and pumpkin donuts that you can get from the orchards at this time of year, but maybe you like something else. Maybe fall donuts aren't your favorite. Maybe you like them all year long. All right, so I have got one package of donut mix, and this is really super simple, you guys, because the only other things that you need are 1 cup of milk and a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. So I have got that in there, and I'm gonna stir it up with my Pampered Chef 45th anniversary scraper. So if you are looking for gifts for teachers, for bus drivers, for neighbors, or just to have on hand just in case somebody brings you a gift and you weren't prepared, having one of our baking mixes and one of these scrapers would be a fabulous gift. All right, so I'm gonna tell you one of my cheats, and this is not a Pampered Chef product, you guys, so bonus material, am I right? So when I am filling the donut pan, I find it easiest to use one of these disposable like icing bags, you guys, and put my batter into there. So I'm just gonna pour it in. And so the package on the donuts, you guys, says to fill the wells to 2/3 full, and I promise you're gonna be tempted to do more than that because this donut mix makes more than what's gonna fit the pan, but don't do it. I promise, I beg of you, don't do it, because if you overfill the donut pan, it's gonna look like you have little donut muffins instead of donuts. So don't be tempted and don't do it. Okay, so then I'm going to use one of my Twix-It clips, which is a gift with purchase this month. So if you spend $90, you get a free $15 credit off another order. But if you spend $120, you get a set of these Twix-It clips, which work fabulously as chip clips. I'm using them for an icing bag. You can use them for all kinds of things. And then I simply make a ring of donuts in the pan. So going around twice seems to be working out well for me. But you can see there's a bit of our donut mix left, you guys, and that is okay. So I'm going to pop these into the oven at 350 degrees, and the recipe tells me I need to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes and then let them cool. So I will be back. All right, you guys, so my donuts are done, and then I let them cool for 10 minutes, and you can see how some of them are bigger than others, so I still a little bit overdid it. These ones in the back, the ones that I started with, are like almost perfect. Look at that, you guys. And then you can see on some of the ones that I kind of overfilled. Let me pull this one out. The donut hole is kind of small on that one, but that is okay. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is they're still warm. I only let them sit for 10 minutes. Is I'm going to tumble these in cinnamon and sugar. So I've just got normal sugar here, you guys. I don't know how much I'm putting in. This is not science. This is where the love comes in, you guys. But then Pampered Chef has two options for cinnamon. So we have our Korinji cinnamon, and this is gluten-free, you guys. And then we also have a cinnamon plus spice blend, also gluten-free. So the cinnamon plus includes allspice, cloves, ginger. It kind of tastes like Christmas. I'm gonna do that one. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a bit in here. Shake it up. It's not very brown, so we're gonna do some more. All right, and then while these donuts are warm, you guys, all I am going to do is put them in the bag, toss them around to coat them, because while they're warm, it's like it's still a little bit moist, right? So I just basically tumbled them in cinnamon and sugar, and then I will put them on my platter. All right, you guys, and if you like this super cute platter, this will be available in October as part of our anniversary collection stoneware. So if you're interested in hosting a party, let me know. And again, for 5 points towards the grand prize drawing, simply comment and let me know what your favorite type of donut is. And if you don't like donuts, you party pooper, just say I don't like donuts. I'll know you watched, and you'll still get 5 party points. See ya. So what am I gonna do with the rest of this, you guys? I am going to make donut holes in our super adorable donut hole pan, okay? So that is typically what I do with my leftover donut mix, because I don't wanna waste it and I don't have a second donut pan. Now that would be an option. You could always buy 2 donut pans, am I right? I'm gonna kind of be running out. I should have maybe spaced it a little bit different, but I'm sure they will still bake okay. If I can fill up this whole roll, that would be great. But kind of the same idea. I don't want to overfill the wells. That one looks really small. But yes, I'm going to pop these into the oven as well and have some donut holes with the extras. All right, you guys, so what about those donut holes that I made? Number one, I made a goof. I forgot to oil this pan before I did it. And I started being a little aggressive at getting them out before I realized. So I was able to save a couple of my donut holes, but so when you are doing something delicate and small, even though these are nonstick pans, you guys, you are going to want to oil your pan, okay? But Connie, one of our hosts, sent me this super cute idea, so I wanted to try to do it even on a small scale, so I will be able to show you how cute this is. So these are our little donut holes. You can see the side that was in the pan is brown and the side that was not is not, but I'm going to take that side and I'm going to dunk it into chocolate, you guys. So I just melted some chocolate frosting here, and then I'm going to take that and I'm going to dunk it into sprinkles, and then I'm going to take half of a pretzel and stick it in there. Doesn't it look like a cute little acorn? I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of these and then I'll show you. So they need to cool and set, you guys, but how cute is that for my fall harvest donut? So if I had not messed up on that, I would have more donut holes and this would be super cute. But still thought it was worth showing that super cute little tip. It's just a little pretzel. Ah! All right, you guys, I hope you're enjoying the party. Scroll through any posts that you may have missed today. I've got a couple games that are open. There is one Scrabble that is getting a lot of comments, but there's also a game where you can guess how many noodles are in our lovely mini deep covered baker, which is the grand prize on this party. See you guys.